Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're all well. Today we're going to ride over to the property. Haven't been over there in probably over 2 months. So I'm going to go over there and pick up a load of wood that I've had sitting over there a while. Get it home, get it split. Figured I'd video a little bit while we're going. Alright, we are going about directly on the back side of that mountain there, what we would call the ridge here. If you look it up, technically it's called Powell Mountain, but yeah, my property's about directly on the back side of it. It's about 10 miles from here. Driving in a vehicle, but we're gonna stop and get a little fuel and be on our way. Just came over the mountain, guys. I meant the video coming up the mountain, but forgot about it. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This here's God's country. Ain't she a beauty, Clark? I'll get sick of hearing that shit.
Don't worry, I'll make you watch another one.
Alright guys, I'll video more. That's a pretty steep pull coming up the other side of this ridge. If you're hauling or pulling something, you gotta have something with a little bit of torque. Anyway, I'll cut you back on as we get closer to the property. And there's another mountain or ridge, whatever. We're gonna go down in between this mountain and the mountain we just crossed, down the holler, or as we call it here, down the creek, a couple miles to our property. And we are now headed down the creek. In a little bit there's a creek beside of the road, that's why they call it down the creek. But pretty country. Probably can't see much with the sun blaring on us, but yeah, I have a window. It's pretty much farm country down through here though. Again, God's country. People from way down south and way up north wouldn't know what to do with these roads and things. This is a nice, good road here. I think I'd shown coming back from my mother-in-law's a couple weeks ago. Again, down the creek. There's the creek. That thing's full of fish. How you know if you're in Southwest Virginia, there'll be churches in curves. I don't know what it is, but about every church around here, most of them's usually on a hill in a big steep blind curve. I'm not exaggerating. It's pretty true. There's some on straights, but normally they're tucked back in the corner off of the road in the woods or up on a hill in a blind curve. And we're about to turn up the holler. Again, we're going down the creek. People watch this like, damn, what a redneck. And then I'll get pissed because they'll make fun of the way I talk. Tell them to fuck off. That's what I do. It is a beautiful day, but it is cold too. It says it's about 35, 36 degrees, but I'm telling you, when the wind blows, it'll cut you in two. We ain't had these neighbors down here long. I don't know, 2 or 3 years. It is a nice place. I didn't really even know it was up for sale. And this is a holler. You hear people talk about hollers. hollers and songs. We're headed up the holler. I've videoed this a few times, but we've got a handful of new followers now since the last time I was over here. I think most of my following's from the shorts side of things. I know it is. They say it's not a separate platform, but those of us that are creators know better. If I got the attention from my long form videos that I get from the short ones, I'd be in a new truck right now. And that's the honest truth about it. Maybe a little longer video. I brought a saw. Like, I don't know, you never know, wind could have blew something down. There's been a lot of wind. May even just see if we can spot a dead tree just to cut. Just cause I want to.
Maybe I'll cut it.
You gonna cut it?
Yeah.
I brought 362. You can handle that saw. It's a cream puff.
Should have brought Pinky.
Should have brought Pinkie Pie. Here's some dude from Vermont. I've talked to him on the phone. Bought this piece of property, which adjoins mine as we get on up here. Gave way too much for it, in my opinion. I'd had it priced to me a couple times and kind of laughed and frowned at the price, but I guess where he was out of state, he paid that for it. But whoever done some cleanup for him bulldozed down, I don't know, 60, 70 feet of my fence that was less than 10 years old. But I've talked to him about it. He said he'd either put it back this spring, or if I wanted to put it back, just let him know how much he needed to send me a check for. I don't know, we'll see. May just let him fix it back when he comes back in. Just see if he stands up to his word or not. Seems like a nice guy. I guess not everybody in the world's an asshole, but just still didn't like the fact they just bulldozed out my fence. And you know, and it was over like 2 or 3 feet of property that I'd had surveyed anyway, and I was right on the money on. Oh. Again, it's a beautiful day. They stick mobile homes everywhere around here. My property started back there somewhere and goes way up the hill. I don't know, 1/4 mile or so in either direction. Firewood for years, guys. Anyway, I'll cut you guys back on when we get through the gate. All right, we're through the gate. That a little slicker than it looks, them leaves and stuff. And there's a pile of wood we come after, but I think we'll ride on up to the cabin site. They probably more than a truckload there, or 2, maybe 3. I'm fat and out of shape. I've been dieting, I'm down about, I don't know, 21 pounds, I think. I can see it in my face in the videos. It's usually where it goes first, but I know better. I know what to do, know how to stay healthy. You just get tired of that lifestyle. Everything here still looks the same.
Cabin's still not finished.
Cabin's still not finished.
But I got the cutest outhouse ever.
Yeah. Yeah. Last time we went up top without walking and checking things first, it cost me
$300.
it wasn't that much. Did I buy 2 tires? I guess
Yep.
I did.
Oh.
Yeah, one was busted and one was.
Oh man, you definitely need to cut that one right there. Right there. It is about to run. There's the mop here you want to cut down.
The mop's there I want to cut down.
The one in the middle of the Cinco.
Oh, that's the one that's dead, ain't it? Yeah.
I don't know if it is now.
No, I don't know.
The bark just
Yeah, I don't think it's dead. Yeah, that other piece of property is like, you could probably see the clearing back behind what we call the sinkhole here. We bought this property, everybody in the holler kind of got pissed because that's where everybody in the holler was bringing their damn trash and throwing in the sinkhole over here. But yeah, we're gonna get out and have a look around here before we go back down the hill. The old wood holler. I'll miss that truck when it finally does give out. I hope it's later than sooner because I do not want to buy a new one. Have that 05 I bought for my daughter, but after she got it out and drove it, she didn't like it. Whatever. It's not a 4-wheel drive though, so around here 2-wheel drive trucks about damn useless to us. I don't know if we end up selling that thing. I don't know if you can see the fence. We put that in after we bought the property. I think I bought this place in 2013 or something, but it came up right here. The property line actually went across the road. There was a stake in the ground where those trees are at. I honestly think they've got something marked on the tree right now, and it wasn't in my deed or anything anywhere that I had to keep this open, and it was grown over. No one had touched it in years, so we was nice and popped the corner post right here. You can still see where I had pushed it all over, and whoever he had to clean it up, I guess, just didn't care and dozed it all under. And they hadn't even had nothing surveyed or anything. I was pissed, really. But whatever. I talked to the guy. He was cool about it, said it would be fixed. But it also cut a bunch of my fence up in the top corner, because there's another road up there. And all this is just old logging roads. But the guy that originally bought all the property told me he got enough timber off of it to pay it all off in a year. We're talking 25, 30 years ago, though. Anyway, guys, I don't think very many people do this stuff to deer hunt anymore. You can probably see the chain up there, but those railroad spikes are drove around that tree all the way up. Yeah, not many people doing that stuff anymore to kill a deer. You probably could just stand right here next to the tree, and if you're quiet enough and no time at all, there'd be one coming through here, but not a real good spot. There's a lot of underbrush and stuff through here now that probably wasn't there 20 years ago or so when that was done. Well, something made home. Some of them's got a river of water, or lake of water frozen in it. I think it's going to take probably 2 more pickup loads to get this. I think I remember bringing 3 over here, and then there was some from some trees we had cut over here. Yeah, so plenty of wood, and this stuff just needs split, and I about guarantee you can put it right in the stove. Well, guys, a different video. Well, if you followed me for the last 4 or 5 years, I guess it's not. But, and again, we do appreciate each and every one of you, even the, I don't know, fuck the haters, but everybody else, y'all stay warm, have a great day.